Hello and welcome back to the Monsters of Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we are dealing with Deviant Gammoth. And we're gonna give it a shot in G5. Though if you're seeing this, that means that I did in fact get to the Gammoth, because yeah, Gammoth is last and I kind of need to make sure that we actually see it on the episode that's meant to focus on it. So yeah. Spoiler warning. Though hopefully we do get there and you do get to see this, because otherwise I'm spending some time for nothing. But I shouldn't really even comment on that because, again, if you're hearing this, I made it. Why did I grab the cleansers? I've gemmed myself to be, yeah, I've got bind res so that I won't be snowmanned. Oh. So we get just Tigrex alone, and then we get the rabbit, and then we get the Gammoth? Is that it? Do the rabbit and Gammoth happen at the same time, or are they going to be set? Well, someone turned a little farther than usual. Yeah, got bind res because there's lots of potential snowman in this quest, and snowman can lead to death. So getting rid of it gets rid of one possible source of death. And getting rid of sources of death is one of the best ways to stay alive. I will say, Tigrex looks really nice in this game. But ignore the Tigrex. We're not paying attention to Tigrex. Tigrex is not the focus of this episode. It's just a guest. Going for the face while it's down, because the face takes more damage and the tail's plenty easy to reach anyway. Dang it. Couple frames earlier and I would have been launching during the actual roar. Ow. Okay, yes, please go away. Okay. Thank you, cat. Oh, sure. Taunt now, jerk. Thanks for the top off there. Nice use of herb horn. There we go. Now we've got some buffs going. I do want to get this Tigrex out of here pretty quick, because I have a feeling that either the Tigrex is going to be alone and then the rabbit's going to be alone, and that's just how it is. Or there's also the possibility that the Tigrex is just here by itself until the rabbit spawns. And if that's going to be the case, well, I don't want the rabbit to spawn while there's still a Tigrex. Basically, I don't want to be fighting a deviant and a something else at the same time, because that dramatically increases the chances that I end up dead. Face breaks are always nice. Running out of energy mid-jump is less nice. Haha, rolled through it. Didn't roll through that, though. Ow. I need to not let this Tigrex kill me. Uh-oh. Dang it. I had not meant to dodge toward the camera there. That's one of the problems with mashing all the face buttons while swirling the stick to get out of stun. Sometimes you dodge in a direction you don't intend. I mean, sure, you get out of the stun faster. It's just that sometimes it's not the way you intended to get out. So if the rabbit is going to spawn in before the Tigrex dies, we've pretty much just ensured that that's going to happen. Also, seriously, dying to the Tigrex before either of the Deviants shows up, that's not a great start. But hopefully we can still make it a great finish. That would be ideal. Honestly, if they don't have the rabbit and the mammoth at the same time, then this will probably be one of the easier Deviant quests. I'm almost positive the tail's just hanging on by a thread at this point, so I will once again be going for the face. Besides, the face takes such meaty damage. Uh-oh. Ow. I love being able to jump off things that are charging at me. It's great. Thanks, cat. Okay, I need this guy to give me a chance to sharpen it. Looks like that chance is now. That chance was not now. I thought it had been going for a cat, but I guess it was either able to change targets or was not going for a cat after all. Okay, now is my chance to sharpen. Ow. At least I got the sharpening done. It's a shame the cats don't reuse the cannon despite it still being there. Seems like an ability that it's better to have your cats know if you are yourself being a cat. Because if you are a cat, then you can at least use the cannon multiple times after they set it up. Get more value out of it. There's the rabbit. So this is probably going to be one of those where the mammoth isn't going to spawn until after the rabbit's dead. That's my guess. So we just got to get rid of this Tigrex as soon as we can. Then we can focus on the rabbit, kill the rabbit, and then the mammoth will be all we have, and everything will be fine. Ow. Okay, this is not great, having them be in opposite directions from me. Being able to actually pan the camera to see both of them is definitely the situation we want here. Okay, I need stamina. Need it kind of badly. Okay. Got the Tigrex blinded, which will at least keep it still-ish. Oh, I blinded both of them. That's even better. Can't imagine Tigrex will last too much longer. Kind of was hoping to blind both of them, but having Tigrex be blind and tired is just fine. Using Tigrex as a shield against these ice attacks is, of course, preferable to taking them myself. And there's one cat back. Okay, Tigrex is gone. But I do want to get my carves. I don't want to take a drop kick for them. So if the mammoth spawns in, then I'll start actually using my dash juices that I brought. But until such a time as that, I'm going to go ahead and not use them. Because that way, I can save them. If I'm just fighting a rabbit by itself, I shouldn't need the dash juices. Is the point here. Dang it. Okay, at least I can get rid of the ice blight using the little Healy pot thing. That was close. And now we're done with our Tigrex carves. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Would have been better if I had Purple Sharp, but still, long knockdown is long. Well, not really knockdown, but like incapacitation. And there's no mammoth at the moment, so I remain hopeful that it won't spawn in until the rabbit is gone. Okay. Time to get some real damage in. Did this thing leave rage? Who gave it permission to leave rage? It takes away from my attack. I have Challenger for a reason, rabbit. Oh hey, my cat gave us Rock Steady. Which means we had earplugs for that roar. Let's get a recharge here. I still love jumping off this thing while it's trying to drop kick me. Just means that one of us has a bit more potent of a jump attack, I guess. Dang it. Couldn't quite get clear. Oh. Probably really close to getting a second mount. Dang it. I hate that snowball throw. I always manage to like be exactly where the snowballs are going to go, which is exactly what you want to have not happen. Ooh. Managed to sidestep away from it. Okay, we need to use a hot drink. There we go. Yes, hello. Oh, if only my weapon was away, I totally could have Sonic'd it there. There's the Sonic. Ow. Thankfully, this rabbit is not really threatening when it's by itself. Red Helm at least has some pretty high damage output. But the rabbit's just a rabbit. Oh, you certainly went a ways away. I finished sharpening, that's what counts. And even that snowball didn't do too much damage. Whoop. The fact that it doesn't give me Snowman is helping. Ow. There would definitely be more issues if I was not immune to Snowman. Like, that would make the rabbit more threatening. And honestly, I feel like that's why the rabbit isn't so threatening when you are immune to Snowman, is because its attacks and damage output are meant to take that status effect into account. But if this thing could just hurry up and die, I would appreciate that. Because we've got a Gammoth to get to. And a Gammoth, this rabbit, is not. Ow. Oh, hey. No thanks. Jumped off the snowball. Dang it. Why couldn't you have lifted that one up when I was already on the hunt for my Sonic? Yeah, go over there. Oh, you're tired, are you? Sounds to me like free damage to your hindquarters. Nice tremor. That's how you can tell this is a heavy rabbit. Again, nice tremor. Couldn't have fallen a little closer? You jerk. Thanks for putting your face in that. Ow. Of course, it's enraged now, so it doesn't matter that it picked this one up. Need you to pick those up when you're not raging and when I have my weapon put away. Oh, or you can die. That's fine by me. That means we get to see the Gammoth. And it means my spoiler warning actually went through. Get to actually use this recording. Okay. Sure, I'll go ahead and munch on one of these, even though I'm going to start using dash juices. Yeah, we're good. Not much needs doing before the Gammoth shows up, so let's just kick back. Have a nice little look around. While we wait for this Deviant Gammoth. There she is. Drink a Mega Dash Juice. And now, let's get fighting. You'll note she has less ice on her legs than regular Gammoths do. But she does have an iced trunk. She also doesn't have an iced tail, which is a little odd. There. It's all in the trunk. She does a lot more stuff with her trunk. Picking up snowballs, throwing them in different ways, smashing the snowballs on the ground. Pretty much all of the Deviant Gammoth's new stuff comes from the face and facial region. I shouldn't have turned around midair. That was a mistake. Oh, I should have sharpened. That way I wouldn't have hit white so soon. That's fine. We'll keep jumping until we hit blue. Ooh, nice flinch. Probably saved me from some damage. And there we go, fully sharpened. I really like how when she tosses her snowballs in the air, it does that kind of blizzardy effect that obscures vision a little bit. It's neat. This is a new thing, as far as I can tell, for Deviant Gammoth. She walks forward, throwing snow to either side as she does. It's a thing. Ow! Yeah, getting stomped on by a Deviant Gammoth is not pleasant. It does what we in the business like to call damage. And there was her destroying a snowball. I'm pretty sure that's Deviant Gammoth exclusive. And now the Snuffle Sweep. Ooh. Ow. Alright, let's help these cats of mine come back. I have way too much Dust of Life to not use it. So, I'm using it. Ow! Getting sat on hurts too! And she'll only ever snow her front feet, so actually being by her back feet is fairly safe until she decides to sit on you. Ow! Everything hurts. So that really is kind of the point of a Deviant Gammoth. It's very slow, so they had to do something with the damage output. And that something was, hey, let's make it massive. Just like the monster itself. Damage output gotta be big and massive. Big and massive, yes. Synonyms. That's what they needed the damage output to be. I don't like getting roar stunned. I prefer being in the air when they roar. Getting launched is usually better than getting roar stunned. With a few exceptions. There are monsters whose roars don't last long enough for the roar stun to matter. Like Seregios. And Garuga. For them, you're usually better off getting roar stunned than getting flinched by the roar. But then there are other monsters for whom getting flinched is worlds better than getting roar stunned. Like Laggy. And Diablos. Alright, we've got the trunk break. But I think there's 2 trunk breaks on Deviant Gammoth. We'll see. Because there's not much reason for me to not go for more trunk hits. Ow. Yeah, it looks like there's still another trunk break to get. Oh, we didn't get a trunk break. It was a face break. That explains it. I saw a scar. And usually that means trunk, but I guess there is one scar that goes on the face. Good job stomping, lady. Ow! I wonder, can she re-snow her trunk? I'm not certain. What I do know is she just cheated us out of an herb horn. And I feel super put out by that. Okay, we need a dash juice again. Oh, hi. Oop. Not letting you hit me that easy. I ought to try and break those front legs. Keep them from getting snowed again. Hi. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Managed to enrage her instead of getting stomped. That's what we call good timing. Ow! Unfortunately, that attack, there's no safe time to be in front of her. Oh, that poor cat. This attack, if her face hits you, it hurts bad. For reasons that should be fairly obvious. Ow. We are really going through healing just because of the incoming damage. I should have brought fish. That way I could get rid of the red health better. Well, not better, but get rid of all the red health in one go without using regular healing. I dodged in definitely the wrong direction there. Had to get those hits while I could. Okay. Shouldn't have gone for it. Should have just run away and healed. That's what I should have done. That's just rude there, Gammoth. And for those wondering, her title can be translated to Silver Ridge. Why am I drinking a hot drink? I don't need a hot drink. Not if I'm using dash juice. And what do you know? I'm using dash juice. We've still got a decent chance of pulling this quest out. We just need to not die again. Which is possible. I just need to not get comboed or nothing. Considering I've still got 12 more Mega Potions worth of healing. Actually, more than that, because I've still got a Dust of Life and 2 Life Powders, if I'm not mistaken. Also, it looks like she does, in fact, re-snow her trunk. Ow! Probably shouldn't have jumped there. Probably would not have taken the hit if not for the jump. What's up, Snow Nose? Need sharps. Thankfully, she is big and slow. There's not too much she can do across the entire area. Like, she can definitely do stuff from a range, just not from... not huge damage from great range. Ow. As long as I don't get stomped or sat on, we should be pretty okay. Or at least not terrible. Shouldn't have gone for the burst there. Oh, we got this incoming. That's... Whoa, it tremors in front of her? That's terrifying. Thankfully, it... Ow. I guess it did do something to me. There we go. Ow. Seems that little blowback she got managed to put the hitbox behind her nose a little bit. Darn recoil. Darn recoil. It hurts. That poor cat. Meanwhile, we're just sucking down potions over here. Don't want to be under that. Uh-oh. Ow. That's why we didn't want to be under it. And apparently the nose got de-snowed at some point. And hey, as long as we're not in front of her, we don't have too much to worry about when she does this. Okay, suddenly we... Okay, she didn't come the whole way. Ow. Everything hurts. She's definitely among the higher damage output deviants. Which is not good for my health. We're so high up, and yet our cat somehow managed to give us the health boosty thing from way down there. So we probably can't get at the trunk. Yeah, we definitely can't get at the trunk. But we can get at this leg. Admittedly, it's not the highest damage target, but it helps us towards a break. And there's the break. We got it a little too early. Ow. Everything does so much damage. It's untenable. I can't ten it. Well, at least we rolled through that. I don't expect we'll get another ride, but I'm of course going to keep jumping because it's kind of what I'm meant to do with aerial switch axe. Thanks for the tremors there, lady. Ow. Even the leg is part of the hitbox for that. That's unfortunate for me and my health. Thank you, cat. I'm going to go ahead and not run into that. There we go. I would love it if she would just die, but she's probably got quite a bit of health left. I didn't touch her. But I mean, I understand that it's got to have a big hitbox. She's a big monster. But like, I got hit when she was lifting up a leg. Uh-oh. Okay, I'd much rather get hit by the leg than the face during that attack. And hey, there's the break. Didn't know we were that close to it. Looks like we just got the trunk break. Which I believe means that we've got all the breaks, because I don't think you can actually break her hind legs. You can for regular Gammoth, but I don't think you can for this one. I meant to use a whetstone, but I guess the life powder worked as well. Uh-oh. That was not ideal. Though I'm worried something less ideal is about to happen. It's a very highly damaging attack if you actually take it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my best to never take it. And there's the cart. That's unfortunate. But hey, we got to take a look at her. She's pretty similar to regular Gammoth in terms of appearance. She just gets the snow nose, and the leg snow is different, and she's got more white hair. It's a shame we carted, though. I'm pretty sure we were probably getting at least kind of close to bringing her down. But hey, that's Deviant Gammoth for you. And that's also the end of this episode. Join us next time when we take on Tetsukabra. See you then, friends.